I'm Don Singletary. Welcome to the channel. We teach affordable day trading here. A funny thing happened overnight. This featured trade of the week this time is on October 19th, 2022. Right after the market close on the 18th yesterday, Netflix, one of the largest, most popular stocks in the NASDAQ100, announced a huge increase in subscribership. Very positive news for the stock. And that affects the opening today, as you're going to see in today's featured trade. Let's take a look at the chart for the trade setup today. Why this trade and why now? Well, beginners should know what experienced traders know too well. Trading at the opening bell of a day session at 9:30 Eastern Time is a bit like test driving your new boat in a hurricane. The opening bell prices are often volatile because of a rush of orders, many of them placed during the night. So when the market opens at 9:30, there's a floodgate of them. Trading during this time is often difficult and risky. Fortunately, between 10 and 10:30, as signified by the blue arrow, prices begin an uptrend. A sort of confirmation of that is pointed out in the MACD as the green line is above the red line and both going above zero, indicating positive momentum. So to buy one contract of a NASDAQ100 Micro Emini, I click on the ask price, then the bracket button, and then pull my bracket OCO to the left of the screen, hit the chart screen, and now everything I need for the entire trade is on one page. See it, click it, trade it. Then I use the slider up top to get a magnified view of what's going on. Now this is almost a classic textbook entry of signals. 5 green candlesticks in a row, the MACD, the green line over the red, both over the zero line. Everything points to a propensity for prices to go up next. Is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. You take a big risk every time you trade with this trade, but that's why we have a chance for immediate profits. These 3 yellow circles are live quotes on the screen. Both the target and the stop market boxes have a built-in automatic calculator, so you can get a feel for your trade before you pull the trigger. I put a blue rectangle up. See the trade confirmations inside that. In the upper right margin, I'm taking my mouse cursor and adjusting the scale on the screen so I can get a good picture of the trade while it's underway. I decided to put my stop on this trade about $28.50 below the entry point, down at $11,250. The biggest mistake in this kind of trading is over-trading. Remember, pick your battles. Choose trades you can win. Fortunately for me, this trade has no drawdown. It starts to go up immediately, trading $11,273. So I got my Tastyworks mouse out, hold that left button down, and move that stop up very carefully, all the time watching the trading price over in the right margin. Moving that stop up to $11,268 means I cannot lose even a penny on this trade. Not making money, but reducing risk should remain your number one priority in every trade. And this trade just keeps getting better and better. I'm trading up to $11,277 now, so I move my stop up as quickly as I can, and I move that stop up to $11,279.5, and I'm immediately stopped out of the trade. Now there's a reason I just put old Einstein up on the screen there, because I see a teaching moment. This could be a very valuable thing for you. You get to decide that, not me. But let me tell you, a lot of traders, the trade lasted for 75 seconds, a minute 15 seconds, and it made $30.5 on a margin deposit of around $525. So that means in 75 seconds, I made 5.8% on my money. Now, the second time I moved that stop up to $11,279.50, I was stopped out immediately. Now, a beginner might have thought, wow, that's a mistake. I put my stop too close and I got stopped out. I could have made more money if I'd stayed in there, Now, if all you ever wanted to do was make $15, $25, or $30 on a trade, you might have been right to make that call and tried to stay in there a little bit longer. But think about this. The trade lasted 75 seconds, and you'll be trading instead of the 1/10 size micro. The regular NASDAQ100 trades at $20 a point. We're only trading for $2 a point here, 1/10 of that size. Well, if one day you want to make $305 in 75 seconds, then you just witnessed what you would have wished you could have done. What I'm saying here, to be clear, is that you've got to be practicing what you want to do, rather than just trying to be greedy for a couple of extra bucks for a few minutes. Now, if you like doing that, that's cool. I'm the last person in the world to say you shouldn't have a great time with this. But just think about it. If what you want to do is, well, you could have traded 2 Micro E-minis instead of 1 and made $60 in a minute and 15 seconds. 3, $90, $91.50 actually. And that's the way you get to more money. You don't have a completely different strategy for trading the micros than you eventually will have to trade the full mini size 10 times larger contracts. So you actually practicing what you want to be doing in the future when you can scale up and make more money. Everybody knows how to multiply. First, learn how to trade. Most people never learn this point. It sounds subtle, but its meaning is huge. First, learn to hit the nail. You can get a bigger hammer later. This type of trading has a very high failure rate. That's no secret. And I'm trying to help you be on the right side of that equation. So what you have to do is be like a professional trader. The laser focus should be on controlling the risk and not worrying about how much money you'll make. You don't have any control over that anyway, but you can control how much you lose. When you learn to do that, you're on your way to bigger and better things. And that's what I hope you're able to do as soon as possible. I need your help with something. If you want to see another video that's similar to the one you've seen today, hit the like button. That tally helps me determine what subjects to put in the videos here on the channel. And be sure and hit the subscribe button with the little bell option, because you'll be notified and you won't miss the new videos that we put up just about every week. Check out my book on Amazon. It gives you a good fast start, because when you're learning new material like futures trading or day trading, it really helps to know which terms and items are important and which ones are maybe just nice to know, but you don't need to learn those now. That saves you a lot of time, actually. I'm Don Singletary. Thanks for being here today. I hope to see you next week, and I hope every day is a payday for you. And thank you.